It's your boy Fro, and you're here on Fro Football, where we talk to you about all things Chelsea. I'm your boy Fro, and today we're here to talk about the game against Burnley. I'm here to give you guys a young review, and let's just say I'm very happy. So let's just say I'm very happy. That was a bit childish, but shit. Thomas Tuchel's first win as Chelsea boss. Second game in charge. No shot on target against us. I mean, we're dominating possession. We're creating opportunities and restricting the opposition from creating chances. If you ask me, I think that's a good formula for success. So far, he's operated using a 3-4-3. We're playing with three centre-backs at the back. We're playing with Azpilicueta, our captain, playing with Thiago Silva, who's ever composed, and we're playing with Antonio Rudiger, who seems to have found his way back from the wilderness. It was a nice game, for Chelsea at least, if you're a Chelsea fan. We dominated throughout. It looked like we weren't going to get something before halftime, but luckily Callum Hudson-Odoi found himself in space and gave a lovely through ball to Azpilicueta, who came in and smashed it like a striker. So yeah, that was good to see. That was a great goal from our captain Azpilicueta, who looks like he's back to his best, captaining the team as part of a trio on the right side of back three. I think right wing back Callum Hudson-Odoi seems to have cemented that position in Thomas's short time. He's looked very impressive on the wings, always looking a threat with his crosses, hitting the post and creating good saves from the opposition when it comes to how they defend his shots. He's always tracking back. That right side is a problem. Defenders getting substituted game after game. Against Wolves, I think they substituted the left wing back at halftime. Against Burnley, they also substituted the left back. So they're in trouble. The opposition can't figure Callum Hudson-Odoi out. On the left wing back side of things, we have the man who had been forgotten, the man who looked like he had no future at Stamford Bridge, Marcus Alonso, one of the people who were outcasted in Frank Lampard's time. The last time he played a game was on the 4th of, was somewhere in October, and he only played 45 minutes where we're losing 3-0, and at halftime they decided to take him out. So, as you can imagine, the guy comes on and has a solid performance. At left wing back, he's probably one of the best players in that position in the world, right? Where there are three centre backs and he doesn't really have to worry so much about defense as much as offense, right? So it was good to see how he controlled that ball, how he chested it, kneed it, and then took a shot with that same foot. That is some striker-ish. You know, not everybody can do that. Michael Richards was on TV laughing, saying, he's not able to do that, you know. So props to where props is due. If we're playing 3-4-3, I hope to see more of Marcus Alonso. It reminds me of Antonio Conte's time when he was the manager at Chelsea and we won the Premier League. Speaking of which, our two sixes, our two deep-lying midfielders, Jorginho and Kovacic, absolutely bossed the game again today. They know how to control the tempo, and it's funny because under Lampard's time, those players weren't playing as quickly. They weren't looking to pass the ball a lot forward quicker. Now it looks like players are playing with a lot more urgency and tempo, so it's good to see. Mason Mount in front of them also doing the things. I like that. Mason Mount came in and, well, it looks like he also deserves a run in this team. In fact, quite a lot of people deserve a run, if we're being honest. People are playing well. On the left of Mason Mount, I would say one of the people behind the strikers, Timo Werner, he had I would say a quiet game. You know, he played the whole game, but he was relatively quiet. Which is okay. It goes under the radar when you win a game like this and you dominate, but as the games go by, week after week, I'm sure that monkey is just getting bigger on his back. He needs to score one just to, break the duck. That's as simple as it is. But I'm sure he's happy that he won. Tammy Abraham got substituted at halftime. I actually have him as my screensaver. I have him on my fantasy team. I had him this weekend. I thought he was going to do the damage. But unfortunately, this week didn't pan out for him. So unlucky there, man. But I do like Kai Havertz's influence off the bench. He came on, did some things. Reece James as well. That fight for right wing back is going to be very interesting this season. Because in my opinion, we have two very capable players. One who's very solid offensively, Callum Hudson-Odoi, and one who I'd say is more solid defensively, but has a surprise in him. He can do the odd volley, the odd long range shot, and he's just a problem with his crossing as well. Reece James is a solid baller. Yeah, so what I was kind of disappointed in was that I didn't get to see N'Golo Kante, even though he's back. Ziyech didn't make the squad at all, so that's also a cause for concern, or maybe he just wanted to see how the other players played. But some people are getting restarts, right? I think when it comes to the middle, he's happy with Jorginho and Kovacic. When it comes to right wing back, I think he's also happy with Callum Hudson-Odoi, but Reece James has also now claimed a stake for that position. In terms of left wing back, I think it could still go either way, and we haven't seen Emerson yet. So far, Chilwell did okay in his debut against Burnley. Against Wolves, sorry. It was okay. Marcus Alonso absolutely killed in his debut, so it looks like it's very tough for that position as well. And in terms of strikers, I feel that no one has solidified that position. The cams, the central attacking midfielders, I think Mount and Kai Havertz have got their place under lock. Werner is still going to play by virtue of, his stature, but I feel that he hasn't cemented that position yet, and it's just another position that he has to cement, right? Hopefully him and maybe Kai Havertz can form a partnership going forward, as well as maybe Olivier Giroud, but it looks like the strikers have to stand up. The strikers definitely have to stand up. So, yeah, we dominated. No shot on target against Thomas's team. Unbeaten, 2 games unbeaten. The unbeaten run continues. Up next against Tottenham. Hopefully we can win. Hopefully we can be as dominant. I predict that Tottenham will sit back and wait for us on the counter-attack like they usually do against bigger teams or even smaller teams these days. So yeah, that's what I'm predicting, and hopefully we win. Up Chelsea!